Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Sara Meeks, and today I'm going to be discussing some of the principles of positioning and also the movements and exercise for the realignment routine. This routine focuses on primarily the back muscles that we talked about in another video, which support the spine in various positions. And everything in the realignment routine occurs lying on your back. So I'm using the model of the skeleton here to help explain some of the principles. The idea is to isolate the back from primarily the muscles and the structures in the lower extremities. So I have the model lying on the back, and we're getting pressure from below on the spinous processes, they're called, on the back of this bone, which result in a lengthening of the front of the backbone, which is what we're trying to do, is to keep this part of the body in good alignment with the curves that we've talked about previously, and also the positioning of the vertical spine as much as possible. Now, the alignment of the back depends somewhat upon what's going on in the lower extremities. So when I have someone doing this exercise routine, we have them bend the hips and also the knees, so the feet will be flat on the table. That's what you'll see when we get to the models. The idea is that two of the most restricted areas in the human body that I have found in my patient population are the hip flexors. They're the muscles that bend the hips, and then also the muscles behind the knee. There are two muscles there. There's the insertion of a group of muscles called the hamstrings, and the origin of another muscle called the gastrocnemius, which is the bulky muscle in your calf. And so we bend the hip and the knee to relieve the pull of those muscles on the back. Most of the time when people lie with their hips, they straighten out their legs, then what happens is the muscles pull, they pull on the spine, they increase the arch in the back and bring the back out of alignment. So that's the reasoning for having the hips and the knees bent in this position. The arms are turned out to the side in this position about 30 degrees away from the hips, or about halfway between the hips and the shoulders. And the idea here is this is the anatomical position for the arms, and every muscle, every structure in the upper extremities, when we talk about it in anatomy, we're thinking about this position, whether it's the front or the back or the side or whatever it is, we take it from this position. So I've just shown you the model of the skeleton. So the next part of this series, I'm going to have my husband, actually is the model, is going to demonstrate an exercise. I call it an exercise because basically you lie on your back and do nothing except breathe in a certain position. And he's going to demonstrate the decompression exercise. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you watch the next two because they go in a series. Thank you very much.